Hello, we're back again with our Tuesday new books. We've got, again, a lot of fiction and new nonfiction for you. We'll start out with the fiction. The first one, C.J. Box, Shadows Real, a Joe Pickett novel. Wyoming game warden Joe Pickett and his wife Mary Beth make desperate discoveries that put the Pickett family in a pair of killer's crosshairs in this thrilling new novel in the bestseller series, Shadows Real. Next one, Philip Margolin, TheDarkest Place, a Robin Lockwood novel. Robin Lockwood is an increasingly prominent defense attorney in the Portland, Oregon community. A Yale graduate and former MMA fighter, she's becoming known for a string of innovative and successful defense strategies. As a favor to a judge, Robin takes on the pro bono defense of a reprehensible defendant charged with even more reprehensible crimes. The Darkest Place. West Side Lights by W.M. Akers. The alienist meets the magical mystery of the ninth house as W.M. Akers returns with the third book in his critically acclaimed Jazz Age fantasy series set in the dangerous west side of New York City, following private detective Gilda Carr's hunt for the truth, one tiny mystery at a time. West Side Lights. The next one is a new pairing, Dolly Parton and James Patterson, Run, Rose, Run, a thriller from America's most beloved superstar and its greatest storyteller. A young singer-songwriter on the rise and on the run is determined to do whatever it takes to survive. Every song tells a story.
My understanding is that she's also released an album of music titled Run, Rose, Run, sort of in conjunction. And I think it probably plays into the story, the songs themselves.
Next one, Danielle Steele, High Stakes. In this captivating novel from Danielle Steele, 5 successful women play for high stakes in their careers at a boutique literary and talent agency, High Stakes. New Brad Meltzer, The Lightning Rod, a Zig and Nola novel. Zig and Nola are back in the hugely entertaining, highly anticipated follow-up to Brad Meltzer's thriller, The Escape Artist. What's the secret no one knows about you? The Lightning Rod. Next one, Ocean State by Stuart Onan. Set in a working class town on the Rhode Island shore, Onan's latest is a crushing, beautifully written, and profoundly compelling novel about sisters, mothers, and daughters, and the terrible things love makes us do. Ocean State. And new Stephen King, along with Richard Chismer, Wendys Final Task. When Wendy Peterson was 12, an enigmatic stranger named Richard Ferris gave her a mysterious box for safekeeping. It offered treats and vintage coins, but it was dangerous. Pushing any of its 7 colored buttons promised death and destruction. Wendy's Final Task. Next one, The Theickens Boy, Thomas Keneally. Vibrant and engaging novel about the adventures of Charles Dickens' son in the Australian outback during the 1860s. The Theickens Boy, that sounds interesting. Next one, Murder in the Park, Oak Park Village Mystery by Jean M. Doms. Introducing spirited female sleuth Elizabeth Fairchild in the first of the brilliant new Oak Park Village Mystery series. June 1925, having been widowed in the Great War, Elizabeth Fairchild lives a quiet life in the home of her wealthy parents. Although she does her best to avoid emotional entanglements, determined never to be hurt again, Elizabeth forms a close friendship with gentle Mr. Anthony, who owns a local antique store. Murder in the Park. The Love of My Life, Rosie Walsh, a novel. It's a Good Morning America book club. I have held you at night for 10 years and I didn't even know your name. We have a child together, a dog, a house. Who are you? Emma loves her husband Leo and their young daughter Ruby. She'd do anything for them, but almost everything she's told them about herself is a lie. Wow, the love of my life. new large print, Reminders of Him, a novel by Colleen Hoover. After serving 5 years in prison for a tragic mistake, Kenna Rowan returns to the town where it all went wrong, hoping to reunite with her 4-year-old daughter. But the bridges Kenna burned are proving impossible to rebuild. Reminder of Him. Okay, next.
And starting with the nonfiction, we've got a few parenting books. The first is The Musical Child, Using the Power of Music to Raise Children Who Are Happy, Healthy, and Whole. That's by Joan Koenig. And we also have The 3 M's of Fearless Digital Parenting, Proven Tools to Help You Raise Smart and Savvy Online Kids by Carrie Rogers Whitehead, who's the founder of Digital Responsibility. And then the final parenting book today is Bringing Up Book Monsters, The Joyful Way to Turn Your Children into Fearless Ravenous Readers by Amber Ankowski, PhD, and Andy Ankowski. And we also have, there's quite a few more parenting books down on our new shelf, so if you're interested in those, maybe take a look at the others. All right, we also have this newest one, nonfiction from Margaret Atwood. It's called Burning Questions, Essays and Occasional Pieces that she wrote from 2004 to 2021. All right, this book is called Our Last Best Act, Planning for the End of Our Lives to Protect the People and Places We Love. That's by Mallory McDuff, who is originally from Mobile, Alabama, just across the bay. We've got a book from Tim Tebow called Mission Possible, Go Create a Life That Counts. And then the last of these books are all going to be from our LSTA grant. The first one is called His Needs, Her Needs, Making Romantic Love Last from Willard F. Harley Jr. This is the revised and updated edition.
It's been around a while.
All right. Then we have Moms Moving On, Real Life Advice on Conquering Divorce, Co-Parenting Through Conflict, and Becoming Your Best Self from Michelle Dempsey Multack. We have this book. It's called The Visual Word, Illustrated Outlines of the New Testament Books. That's from Patrick Schreiner, illustrated by Anthony M. Benedetto. We have another big volume called The Ultimate History of Costume Fashion, From Prehistory to the Present. That's from Stefanella Esposito. This book caught my eye. It looks like it's a lot of fun. It's called Jumping Sharks and Dropping Mics, Modern Idioms and Where They Come From. It's by Gareth Carroll. It's specifically looking at TV shows, movies, other things where we get fun phrases that have become mainstream. All right, and then we have, finally, we've got 2 of the For Dummies series. We've got Microsoft 365 for Dummies. And we also have Catholicism for Dummies.
So come on by and check out our new shelves, and all these awesome books will be available right away. Thank you.